AP Appreciation Days, rumors with theme park stop, and more on episode 313 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Glad you can join us. Today, we're going to have a really good show for you, but I can't do this by myself. Today, joining me, Lee.
Hello, everyone.
Tracy.
Hello.
And Darren.
What's up, Internet?
What's up, everybody?
Good. Everything is good.
Yeah, seems to be. Yeah.
It's still too bloody hot over here, but anyway.
It rained all day today.
It's still warm. That hasn't made it better.
Same and same.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It's
used to it,
not,
though, we
100
aren't.
degrees. It's downpours, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
one or the other.
I find it bizarre how we're complaining about it over here, but it's what I look forward to when we come over there.
Yes, but you're geared up for it when you go over there because they have aircon
That's true.
and you've paid that money. And if it wasn't that hot, you'd be very angry.
I would be. It wouldn't be right.
But here, we're English and we can't cope with it.
I've been there when it was cold. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I wasn't bothered.
we like it sometimes. So, Tracy,
Yes.
would you like to start us off with some Producers Club birthdays?
I would indeed. First of all, we have a belated birthday. And we're very, very sorry about this.
It's my fault.
It's Lee's fault. Always Lee's fault.
I
Just
didn't get
me.
round
me.
to filling out all the details of everyone in the
No.
Producers Club, and his birthday came through a bit. Well, it wasn't. It
Yes.
didn't come through late. I put it down late and missed
Yes.
it. So
Came
And
through late this year. Sorry.
We'll give it an extra
Oh,
hoorah.
really?
Andy's a dear friend as well. To make things worse, it was a special birthday. He was 21 again.
Ooh.
Don't worry, Andy, I won't tell everybody you're 40.
Which anniversary of the 21st birthday is it?
Almost the second.
see, I don't understand how.
Only 42, you're 21 again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
so
you,
it's-
wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
work that out.
That's 2 21s of 42. It's simple maths.
Yeah, but what is this the anniversary of his
the
21st?
first
is the
anniversary
question.
that I would guess?
Well, it's not. It can't be the first anniversary of his 21st. It's got to be like the 19th
Oh, I
or
have
something.
no idea.
Like
Exactly.
the
Seriously,
19th.
you're all overthinking this.
What is going on? This
I
is
don't
not
know.
the maths
The guy, he looks
podcast.
pretty young. I'm just saying.
You'd be sat there listening to him. Can you just say happy birthday, please?
I know. I'm trying. I really am.
Move on. Please move on.
Yeah. Anyway, belated happy 40th birthday, 21st birthday to Andy G. I can't even say his name. Andy G. Genova.
Happy birthday, Andy.
And that was for August the 11th. We're sorry. Happy birthday.
Woohoo! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then back onto normal birthdays. Right. Well, we'll say normal. All birthdays are special, but you know what I mean. On August the 15th, we have Steve Milson-Payne's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
On August the 16th, we have Michael Morris's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then the 19th, it is the lovely Zoe Waycott. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And the following day on the 20th, it's Tom Brino's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And finally, I can hear you three breathe a collective sigh of relief. On the 27th of August, it is Ryan Owen's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. Send me pictures of cake, because nobody's going to actually send me cake.
Look at there. Ryan's our newest member, by the way.
Welcome and happy birthday, Ryan.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Indeed.
Yes.
So, that time of year coming around for pass holders. Darren,
Yeah.
you and I. And
Indeed.
unfortunately,
You're rubbing it in.
I'm sorry, guys. It's a fun time. AP Appreciation Days are coming up. And Darren, would you like to tell us some stuff about it?
Well, that's right. It's nearly time for Universal's yearly Annual Passholder Appreciation Days. And here's everything that you need to know.
Just to jump in there, I nearly put it's time for Universal's annual Passholder Appreciation. I thought that sounds a bit ridiculous. I'll
Did
put
you
it
just
in.
say depreciation?
No.
Annual Passholder Depreciation Day.
Well, we're taking stuff away, guys.
We're going to save that for a couple of years from now.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, they did kick off on August 13th, and they will run all the way through September 30th. So First up, running for the full length of the promotion is early admission during UUOP. The unofficial Universal Orlando Annual Pass holders get extra benefits, I will just say. But anyways.
Don't say that all the producers clubs will be like going, they said on the podcast that I get stuff in here.
Yeah, well, this is layer 2. This is a new thing we haven't kicked off yet.
Yeah.
But be sure to take advantage of early admission into the parks to get a jump on the fun. All pass holders, including select dates for power and seasonal pass holders, receive early park admission into Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure an hour before everyone else. Both parks. That's awesome. And if you're a 3 park pass holder, pass through the gates into fun. Water and thrilled Volcano Bay. What? Fun water and thrill filled. Okay. Volcano Bay and an hour early.
It's better than sad water.
Yes. You don't want to go to sad water.
I quite honestly have no idea what's going on.
I'm just reading what it says here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't write this either.
Did someone just say my name?
So
Or am I
basically-
hearing things?
An hour early, all 3 parks. So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you normally get as a pass holder? Do you normally get early entry?
Yeah, but like usually it's just one park like that they've selected, right?
Right.
I never actually use it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure, but
Next
I'll
up,
go until 3 o'clock.
Because it also says pass holders will receive early park admission before everyone else. Does that include hotel guests?
that is a good question.
I would say
Well, hotel
probably
guests
not.
will probably have one, like I said,
Yeah,
the
one or the
park
other.
that they're in early. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next up, again, and running the full duration is upgraded discounts. So take advantage of some special discounts created just for UOAP days. Click here for details. Everyone, click here. So 2 park Universal Express passes. There it is.
I have to leave that in now, don't I?
Of course you do. 2 park Universal Express passes. Skipping the regular line at participating rides and attractions just got even more appealing. The Universal Express and Universal Express Unlimited passes are on sale for all pass holders. Dining savings during UOAP days, power and seasonal pass holders at a 10% discount at select restaurants to their benefits, while Premier and Preferred pass holders enjoy their usual benefit. And all pass holders receive 15% off Coca-Cola Freestyle souvenir cups and $1 off refills. Over to Tracy.
So I've got stay on site and save. Beginning,
There's 2 sentences or 2 little bits that don't really go together.
Yeah.
Stay on site and save. What?
yeah. Beginning August the 26th to September the 27th and running Sundays to Thursdays. What better way to make the most of hashtag UOAP days than to stay at one of our on-site hotels? Stay just steps from all the fun on Sunday through Thursdays. August 26th through September 27th. Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort and Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort are offering exclusive rates for pass holders, starting as low as $104 a night. Click here for all room rates.
All right.
Over to Darren.
See, I can edit that out now, though.
Oh, can you?
Watch me.
Sorry, I was just clicking still and re-clicking just to make sure it out.
Where did it take you?
Well, next we have collectible buttons. That's what it takes me to here.
Cool.
Starting on August 26th, you can show the world that you know the parks inside and out with 4 new collectible buttons created just for you. Over the next few months, we will release each of the buttons for free to pass holders when you visit the parks. We see you, Epcot. The first button in the series will be ready for you exclusively during UOAP night on August 26th, so mark your calendars. There are limited amounts of the buttons, and each is only available for a limited time. Make sure you're in the Annual Passholder Facebook group, and don't put notifications on. I would just go check it every once in a while, because you don't want that showing up on your main feed. Ugh. And have your email address updated on your UOAP account to be the first to know when the new ones show up in the park. Some of these are really cool. The one I assume is for Halloween says I'd rather be in Cary, Ohio.
Awesome.
So I need that one.
Nice.
But they're like, they're kind of low rent pins or whatever, but they're cool for sure.
I find it interesting now they said there's limited amounts of the buttons. Surely they know how many annual pass holders they've got.
True.
It
And
would
they could
be-
just like send them in the mail to everybody.
Yeah, it would
but-
be nice and easy to do as many as they've got annual pass holders.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling they usually overdo these things, so by the end of it, you'll be able to just get a handful of them from anybody that works there, like I have in the past. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So they look really cool. So that's
Yeah.
a good deal. So, anyways, over to Chris.
As Darren alluded to, we have UOAP night on August 26th, beginning at 8 p.m. and running until midnight. You and your fellow pass holders will have Universal Studios Florida all to yourselves for an exclusive after-hours party. And finally, live shows. The discounts don't end with hotel rooms and food. During hashtag UOAP days, all pass holders save money on Blue Man Group and Caribbean Carnival show tickets.
Not bad.
No?
Not
Would
bad at all.
that UOAP night interest either of you two?
It does interest us, but it's I think that's a Sunday night, so it kind of uninterested us.
Right.
Mm.
Just because of availability. Well, that makes sense because it's a funny time to do it, really, because you think a lot of people won't really be available on a Sunday night, but obviously they do it on a Sunday night because they know the park will be busy normally on a Saturday night anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we would like to go, because they're open till midnight, so it'd be kind of cool to be in the park during that nighttime with stuff open.
Chris, have you been to one before?
No, we
You-
have not. I think last year's was also, may have been an odd time. I think they did during the week. It's like a Thursday.
Darren, didn't you go to one?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah,
where you
that's
won
where
the...
I got the VIP
Yeah.
tour. So, yeah, that one was only a couple of hours though. So I think this one is like twice as long as it was. So this sounds pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately, again, it's being on a Sunday and just not going to work out.
Yeah, so the pass holder nights I think is cool. I think everything they do is cool. I will say I have two small complaints here to Universal. Hopefully it's in here. They just didn't mention it. So they usually do for, I know the Premier Pass guys, they get entrance into like all the places up in City Walk at nighttime.
Okay.
But for pass holder appreciation month, they would allow the other pass holders to get in as well. So like we would just go up there instead of having to pay the $5 or $10, whatever it is to get into these places during that month. You can just go in there and you can bring somebody in there with you. So I don't see that here listed on this year.
Mm.
And then the other thing that we did as well is we usually get we have the photo pass. So during pass holder appreciation month, it's $100 for the entire year. So we usually do that and renew it at that time. And we don't see that either.
That's interesting. You should bring that up. But we'll get there later.
Okay. Jump the gun again.
No. It's just actually, it's kind of a decent segue for something that's coming up in about 5-10 minutes. Again, at the end of the day, it's stuff they don't have to do.
Of course. No. And it's awesome that they do it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, they obviously realise that most of their annual pass holders are locals. So for like the hotel discounts, as a rule, as a local, you're not generally going to stay on site, really.
Yeah.
Whereas if they're like, we can knock you, I don't know what the rates for Cabana Bay and Sapphire Falls normally are, but even if they're knocking sort of $30, $40 a night off, you might think, oh, do you know what? We'll have a night in there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. A drinking night. Woohoo.
Yeah, exactly.
No driving.
Oh, Chris is just like, Sapphire Falls.
Just boat riding.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's good to see when all I ever seem to hear is people like Walt Disney World annual pass holders complaining that they're getting their benefits taken away. Yet Universal seem to be adding to theirs year upon year, depending on what Chris has just said, whether those are still part of it or whether they have taken those away.
So annual pass holder depreciation wasn't actually this park then?
No. You do seem to hear it a lot from
You
Disney
do,
World
yeah, you do.
pass holders. They're complaining that their benefits are getting taken away year on year.
Yeah.
Yet the price of them seems to be going up exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
That graph does not make sense.
Nope.
All right, Lee. So we got some fresh news that just came out recently. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, just a little one. Nothing too major, but we all know how much Tracy wants to go to Mardi Gras.
Yes. If you don't, where have you been?
Look, it may happen in 2020. May.
Mm-hmm. This is the sound of me holding my breath. No.
In fairness, I know we did promise Blake we would be going out next year, and I'll have to answer to Mr. Braswell.
Please call him out on it. Please.
Yeah.
But next year's dates have been announced, and it will run from February the 9th till April the 4th, which seems longer than normal.
Good.
Does
More
that
chance
seem-
of me actually getting there.
Seems a long time,
No, it's not long enough.
and that's it.
It is a long time, so.
Well,
But,
considering how long does actual Mardi Gras last? Isn't it like a weekend? Is it one night?
I don't know.
It's like Halloween. Halloween
Yeah.
lasts one night, and Halloween
It's like a
Horror
week.
Nights lasts like 7 weeks.
It's like a week or a long weekend or something. But yeah.
But yeah,
I find it crazy. I feel like they've been announcing things further and further out now.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
like 7 months away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still waiting for 3 Halloween Horror Nights house announcements, and it starts in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I check like my emails waiting for like Horror Nights announcements, and then I see like Christmas at Universal. I'm like, wait, guys, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't skip it.
Well,
Oh no, it's fine.
wait-
Just give Darren a
wait no
nudge.
longer. Just peruse back to the last episode on this feed to the Dead Man's Digest, and we'll tell you everything.
But if you want an actual announcement, Darren, when you're recording next,
Yeah, right.
because there'll be 2 just after that.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll record tonight for everybody.
Awesome.
You
It's
heard
true
the
though.
Universal.
It's the curse of podcasting that whenever you want to talk about anything, something will be announced the day after.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, that's it. Just the dates, nothing else.
Cool.
Fingers crossed, Tracy.
Give it up hope.
So let's move on over to Did You Know with Mouse and Muggle.
Yay.
Did you know, Robin, that there is a photo package at Universal? Very different from Disney's, but similar concept.
I do, and I have really enjoyed it the last time we used it. Tell us more.
Yeah, so over at Universal, it's called My Universal Photos. It's a very unique name, seriously. You can purchase either a one-day photo pass, and it actually looks like a little credit card. I don't know why I'm holding up. You guys cannot see what I'm doing with my hands. But anyway, it looks like a credit card, and they give you a lanyard with it, so you have to walk around and scan it whenever you want a picture to be loaded to it. But one day for use of that is $69.99 plus tax, or you can get a 3-day for $89.99 plus tax. We were lucky enough to get a promotional version of it that was discounted for our last agency trip, so we used it quite a lot. They did give us the main photo card plus 2 extras, so I was able to give them one to you and one to another of our agents. So if we separated that, we could still add photos to our account collectively. It is a little bit awkward at times because you do have to physically scan it. Like you have to, after you ride the Mummy, for instance, when you come out of the Mummy, come down the ramp, you see all the screens with your picture. You have to go over, and there's a machine there that you can scan your card, but you have to literally scroll through and find your picture and click
And then you
add.
click on your picture.
Yeah, you have to click on it and then click add to my account. So it does take a little bit of work. It's not as seamless as it is over at Disney with the magic bands and, you know, them tracking you. But it was still a nice value, I think, for the money and the types of pictures that we got. We got ride photos,
Character photos. Yep. So they scan it after, when they tend to see it. If you have it on your lanyard, they'll see it, or they'll ask you for the card. And so they'll take it from you and scan it when they're doing your photos. We did the Raptor encounter, so they make sure to grab that from us there. But if for some reason they don't see it, they'll give you another card, and you can just link them online too. Because I think that happened to us one time as well.
Yeah, and I think my favorite ones were actually in the entrances to the park. Like the one at Universal, when you're crossing over the bridge, that guy did a full-on photo session with us.
Yeah.
He did one in front of the globe. He did one in front of the entrance, the studio's entrance, and he had us doing all different poses, and it was fun. Definitely not something I would have done if I didn't have that photo pack.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, absolutely. And it's nice, especially when you're with a group of people or your children's first time on big rides or meeting their favorite characters. It's really nice to have those professional photos. They do come out better than my regular photos.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they do have an app now too that you can log in like real time. It takes maybe a couple of hours for them to load to your account, but you can log into that app while you're actually at Universal and see the pictures and share them on Facebook and everything. And just a quick little extra tip, don't tell your travel agent I told you this, but if you go to a website called presale.amazingpictures.com, Amazing Pictures is the actual name of the app where you see your pictures after the fact. So if you go to their actual website, sometimes they have discounts, and that's where we were able to get our special discounted ticket for Mardi Gras. Right now, I just did a quick look, and they have an annual pass holders. You have to be a Florida annual pass holders. I don't know why, for the entire year for $139.99. And it says that when you go to pick up your pass, if you do not show a valid Florida annual pass, that it'll revert back to just a regular 3-day pass. So that they do check your credentials on that. They have a 14-day pass for $139.99, and they even have a 3-day pass that includes shutter buttons for $139.99. So that is just another little place that not everybody knows to go to look for extra little deals. But of course, if you're just doing a basic 1-day or 3-day, please use your travel agent, because it does help them out a little bit. But if you're going to be staying longer, or if you have an AP and you want a different option, then there's a way to do it. So presale.amazingpictures.com, or just ask your travel agent to add it to your package. All right, so that does it for this week's Did You Know by Mouse and Muggle.
Cool.
My biggest issue with the photo pass thing at Universal is the lack of photographers around the parks.
Yeah.
They've really kicked it up over the years.
Yeah, but my issue is, like, yes, you can get your ride photos, which for the most part aren't really worth having. Like, 'cause I remember going to Universal Studios the first time we went, and on Men in Black, they actually put your score on the picture. They stopped doing that. That to me means I have no interest in buying that picture at all, really.
Yeah, especially if you maxed it out.
The character ones are good, but other than the photographers at the front of the parks, that's it. You go to Disney and there's photographers all over the place to get those decent
they're
shots.
annoying.
I understand, like, really you'd want one in Diagon Alley, but you couldn't because it's heaving all the time. But surely there must be some iconic places around the parks that they could have photographers.
You would have thought so.
Like somewhere in that probably comes down to J.K. Rowling. The Wizarding World stuff probably comes down to J.K. Rowling, but surely there's enough places around the park that you could get photographers in there that aren't just taking character pictures or ride pictures or just at the entrance of the parks.
I know during Grinchmas, they have one standing in front of the Dr. Seuss land. So you can get one like with the background at the entrance there.
Uh-huh.
There's always one at Horror Nights as well, isn't there? I know we got ours at the RIP tour in Shady,
Shady
I can
Pines.
never remember what that bloody...
Shady Pines, wasn't it?
Shady Brook, but it's
Shady
what
Brook,
was
yeah.
that scare zone
Shady
called,
Pines.
Darren?
Shady Brook.
Is that what it was called? The one in New York. I can never remember what it was called.
Something Asylum.
Yeah.
We are bad.
Was it
fans.
Shady Brook? Is Shady Brook Asylum something? Yeah.
We'll go with that.
But they should do more. I mean, it's not particularly cheap. A 14-day pass for us coming over is like $140. That's a lot of money just for ride pictures and characters. And if you're not into characters, you're not going to get an awful lot of pictures out of it.
Well,
No,
you
you'd have
what you do is you find like 5 other families that come in here.
Can you do that?
And,
Like,
pass that card around.
right. We've done that with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
They used to be able to go on certain message boards in this country and people would be doing photo pass shares, and you'd end up with like 10 families on it, and it'd end up costing you something like a tenner.
Yeah.
But you'd have to get
Yeah,
everyone else's pictures. That was the problem.
There's ways to do it. I've gotten a lot of people's that I don't want on my photo pass. So let's just say that. So pretend you were going on Men in Black. You scan your card. You have to pick your picture.
Mm-hmm.
I can scan my card again and pick my picture.
Okay.
And scan it again and pick my picture.
Mm-hmm.
Replace my with whoever you like.
But I just wish they'd have more photographers. I'd be more likely. We've had it twice. We borrowed someone's. annual pass one when we came over in 2013. We got a free 3-day one through the RIP tour last time. I don't know whether I'd ever pay for it.
Unless it was
now.
a deal, a good deal or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, so when we got it, so we've had it. This is the second year already. Hopefully, we can find like a deal again on it because we got the full year for $99.
Yeah,
that's how much it was during Passholder Appreciation Month.
Wow.
And I know earlier this year, I think during spring, they had some other weird sale going on where it was $99 as well, where we almost jumped on it just to have it as like a renewal thing.
Yeah,
but they said you couldn't do that. So, but I mean, for us, we go there pretty often and we just kind of have fun with it. So we have probably a few hundred pictures now in our account. And, each time we just kind of do something silly, something fun.
Yeah, it was the same with Nina and I when we had ours. We actually got ours when it was $50 for a whole year.
Ooh.
So
Hate yourself there, buddy.
Yeah. So it was the first year we were together. So yeah, like 4 years ago, that was the price before it went up. It was definitely worth that at that time. And yeah, same. We had like hundreds of pictures. When our friends would come, we'd get their pictures for them. The Simpsons photo op was a good one. So we had anytime we'd go with our friends, it'd be their first time coming over for horror nights. They come during the day and walk them over there and do that because that's usually like $15 or something like that. And just able to hook everybody up with that for free. It's cool.
It's not even there anymore. That is it.
Is another good one too.
Which one? Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, no, it is not there anymore.
No, I was saying the Transformer one is a pretty
yeah, they're
cool
pretty good. So I think there's a certain bearded young man on a lot of our pictures from 2013. If I look back on it,
yeah,
and Mr.
Who
Schmidt.
that was? Yes.
But yeah, I just wish they'd do more random photographers rather than.
I think they do. I think they do a lot more than the last time you were here. So
Okay.
I think next time you come, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Maybe
say
not
it's
so much
saturated.
Yeah, obviously.
It's not saturated, but like I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Even for the $100 I pay
Okay.
for the full year, I think I get my value there. Going up to 149, I think they said
139.
139. It's kind of pushing a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
See, the thing
We will
about
see.
Wizarding World having photographers in there is their photographs aren't like ours. They're not static.
Yeah,
That's why
the
So they
thing,
would
yeah.
have to
Yeah.
be
Wizarding photographers.
Yeah.
And that's why you won't ever see them.
I mean, they could do it and have kind of like old style box brownie type cameras, but obviously it's digital.
Yeah.
They could do it if they wanted to.
Well, they've got shutter buttons, haven't they? That's the equivalent of it. It's virtually the same thing at the studios
Yeah.
tour, but if you had that separately, it costs a fortune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the price is incomprehensible to muggles. It's magic technology.
Yeah.
All nuts and sickles.
Well, let's go back to Mouse and Muggle for a quick ad.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank, grabbed a butterbeer and the 3 broomsticks after a long day touring Hogwarts Castle? No? Then what are you waiting for? Let our team of experts help make your dream a reality. At Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, we specialize in all things Universal Orlando Resort and promise to do our very best to put together a vacation package that fits your needs, wants, and budget. At Universal, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than wands and potions, we specialize in Disney destinations as well. So, if you're ready to get started planning your next family vacation, let Mouse and Muggle Travel Company do all the hard work for you. You have nothing to lose, as our services are free to you. Just visit us at mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request, or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
And now we have a special guest on with us, Alicia Stella. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Alicia.
Hello.
I need to get
How are
something
you?
out the way, Alicia, before we start.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How are you known now? Because you seem to have lots of different names.
It depends on where you're finding me. I just changed my name on YouTube to Theme Park Stop. And I was going to change it to Orlando Park Stop, like my website, but I decided to go with Theme Park because I'm going to cover more than just Orlando on my YouTube page.
Ooh.
Good idea.
Cool.
Yes, I'm thinking about the future.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. So, Alicia, we have have you on because I believe you have some stuff to speak to us about in regards to some Fantastic Worlds and Epic Universe rumors.
Yes, well, and that's all they are. Is technically they're just rumors, mainly sparked from the trademarks that were filed, but then a little bit of the cat being let out of the bag by Comcast on the earnings call. What's funny is that I reported that Fantastic Worlds is in the running for the new park name like a couple months ago. And then when the Comcast thing came out, everyone reported that Fantastic Worlds was the new name. So I felt special because I Google searched, and no one was talking about it. Now everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the name personally.
I do.
I do too.
Yep, it works.
I think Islands of Adventure is something pretty generic sounding. And before, now that we're used to it, it's a theme park name, but Fantastic Worlds, it's just an adjective and a noun. But it could be, Universal's Fantastic Worlds could be the greatest theme park of all time 10, 15 years from now.
Do you think they will
Very
go
true.
with Universal's Fantastic Worlds?
That's what I would do. That way you keep the abbreviation scheme the same.
Yeah. Well, they can do Universal Escape, but that didn't quite work.
Oh, God. And and Epic Universe just really feels like that, doesn't it? Universal's Epic Universe is named from the redundant name department of redundancy.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I kind of like it, and I kind of don't.
Since that was trademarked, Epic Universe, I've seen Epic on billboards for Universal. I have seen Epic on signs. I've gotten 3 different emails saying your Epic vacation starts here, or Epic a water park. Like they've used the word constantly. It was even supposed to be in the new cinematic celebration show name.
Oh, you nearly slipped up and said spectacular there.
I almost did. They all sound the same.
I know.
Epic, what is it? Epic Cinema Under the Stars was the subtitle, and they kind of dropped it. But there's like theming all around the lagoon for like the hidden projectors. They all say Epic on them. So they're just obsessed with this word.
You think they would try Universal Escape again, but with Epic Universe covering all the parks?
I really hope not. I think it's a marketing term. I think they are trademarking it so that no one else can call their place Epic.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like Disney kind of owns the word magic at this point, making magical memories or magical vacation. I think they want to kind of own the word Epic.
It's difficult for Universal, though, because, like, obviously Walt Disney World is Walt Disney World. They own that entire piece of property, whereas where Universal Orlando Resort is and then where the new one's going to be, it's both in areas that obviously they own the land it's on, but not the land around it. So trying to make them a cohesive property is going to be difficult to get it out there to the people not like us who don't really understand that it's the same place but in 2 separate areas.
Well, in looking at the satellite images, like my devil's advocate to that is that it's on Universal Boulevard.
Okay.
And Universal Boulevard connects the 2 parts of Universal, and right dead center in the middle of it is Endless Summer. So while driving or taking a bus from one resort parking to the other resort parking, you're going to pass a resort that's Universal on Universal Boulevard, and maybe a couple other things like a Walgreens. But when I'm driving around Walt Disney World, I pass a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I pass 2 gas stations. I pass a Hilton, a DoubleTree, all kinds of other things that are technically not Disney, but they're on Disney property and they're in between the parks. So I don't think it's that much different.
No, you're right. There's plenty of times we've been driving off property at Walt Disney World or between parks or whatever, and you could be anywhere. It doesn't feel like you're necessarily, like you say, you don't feel like you're in Walt Disney World. You could be anywhere in Florida.
Right. And I mean, it's limited and there is some residential, but there's also residential next to Universal. So, I don't think it's much different than what they got going on right now, especially if you're staying on site and you're just traveling by bus. I don't think you're going to notice. It's, what's the difference between taking a bus 1 mile this way or taking a bus 2 miles that way if you're staying at Cabana Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true.
They'll just line Universal Boulevard with those massive billboards.
Yes, it'll feel exactly just like Disney.
Yeah.
We can just put
And you
screens
know-
on the inside of the bus.
Ooh, I like Hogwarts Express. All the buses will be like the Hogwarts
there you
Express.
go.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant like monitors, because the Volcano Bay teaches you about Tapu Tapu while you're going, so you don't really notice where you're driving.
To be honest, they probably will. It would be.
Yeah, I would
it
imagine
would.
so.
It would make sense for them to stop people looking
Distract
out
you.
of the windows as much as possible.
I'm still
Yeah.
holding out for the Simpsons monorail.
As long as Leonard Nimoy is the narrator somehow.
So the Epic Universe, I think Chris kind of alluded to it earlier. That's going to be the new property or the whole thing, Alicia?
I think it's just going to be a marketing term for the whole thing, and not. I don't think they're going to rename it. I think they're just going to say 2, 3, or they're going to say 4 theme parks, because that's what they're going to say. They're going to say 4 theme parks, 12 resorts, 1 golf course, 2 entertainment complexes, 1 epic universe.
There's 2 golf courses.
I don't know. That's random. They have so many scattered parcels that it's possible that they'll use some of them just, that aren't connected as some other stuff.
Mhm.
So
One
don't think
Walgreens.
that's
That makes sense, though, to basically, that'll be the hashtag Epic Universe.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
You know, vacation
works.
like you mean it, point 2.
So as far as the new bit down where the 4th gate's going to be, Fantastic Worlds, then, you said to me, Alicia, that you expect it to be kind of like a mini Universal Orlando resort with a city walk and stuff. So are they going to name that resort something different?
I don't know. When discussing it, I often just call it Site B, because it's off. It's not the main island; it's a different island. They right now they've only permitted for like half of the main parcel of property. So I'm thinking that they're going to build the parking garages. They're going to build 1 theme park, 1 resort, and some kind of connective tissue that would be like what I would call a City Walk 2.0. But
Yeah.
I think it'll try to differentiate itself, maybe have like a more entertainment, maybe like a stage show or a Broadway type thing. More like what the Blue Man Group is, but bigger. Like if they could get like a Wicked year-round playing or something that Universal owns the rights to, or How to Train Your Dragon stage show. Like I think that would be like a counter to Lanuba.
Which makes a lot of sense when you consider the surveys they put out about 6 months ago. I think we talked about them on the show. Was a lot of stuff like that, like a Wicked or a How to Train Your Dragon stage show, because there is one about and it looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, as the same people did the puppets for that did the King Kong animatronic.
Yeah.
And the Raptor. Oh wait, they didn't do the Raptor, but they did the Jurassic World exhibition.
Yes.
They do amazing puppets.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that survey had like a Saturday Night Live comedy club, escape rooms, arcades, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I doubt that survey was for the existing City Walk. I think they were trying to gauge what people would be interested in if they were building a new one.
Yeah, I can't see city work at Universal Orlando Resort changing much at this point, apart from the obvious one, which we will get to.
An escape room. An escape room done by Universal would be awesome.
Darren's just like, I want a Horror
Yes.
Nights one. It has to be Horror Nights themed,
Yeah, definitely.
but not the repository. Let's scrap that idea.
Jack and Chance's escape room.
Oh, I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
Find your way out of the DeLorean.
No, Darren's salivating now.
Yeah, far too large for this.
If they did a VR experience,
Handles cannot find the door handle.
if they did something like The Void with Back to the Future, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, there's
or
a
Ready Player
Ghostbusters.
One. Or, yeah.
One of the Void's first thing was Ghostbusters one.
Yes, a friend of
yeah,
ours
that's
did the one in New York, and he said it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You get to hold the proton packs and
Yeah.
feel it. Like that's pretty cool.
But isn't the Void who did the I can't think what it is. It's Shadows of the Empire or whatever, the one at Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have an exclusivity contract with Disney.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the way Disney does things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite probably, yeah. But something like that, I'd love to see something like that come to a City Walk or whatever the owners got it. The one thing that lets City Walk down for me is, other than restaurants, There's nothing really to keep you there on a night. You've got the mini golf, which I love. You can while away a few hours there. You can
But that's
go
not
watch
cheap.
a cinema. It's not. And you've got Blue Man Group, which I'll be honest, we've still never
I know,
done.
we need to do
it
that.
needs more things to keep people there after the parks close.
Yeah, and when they built it, they were kind of just riffing on what Pleasure Island and Downtown Disney was. Like they had nightclubs. There was a AMC movie theater at Pleasure Island, and a couple of restaurants and a store. But there wasn't. Now Disney Springs has completely reinvented itself, and City Walk.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the space to reinvent itself much, but you could see how they transformed the restaurants from just boring things to experiences. So.
Mm-hmm.
At least they got that going for it. But I think if they were starting from scratch, they'd go more all in on the entertainment aspect.
See, I always think the waterways not used as much as it could be. 'Cause it's just a taxi service to the hotels. They could actually do like a tour, even if it was you go around the whole, do 2 laps of the whole thing. It's like
Just do it anyway. We did.
It could be so many people, but it's like a dinner thing.
Oh,
And they could have
that's a really good idea.
They could have torches and stops all around.
Have a course
That'd be cool.
at the in front of each of
Yeah,
the
on
hotels. That
certain
would
docks.
Because if
You know,
where it kind of docks around Portofino Bay, if you get that on at night,
It's beautiful.
it's stunning.
Stop off, have a cocktail here, or dessert here, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Like a drink around the resort.
Absolutely.
Very
I like that.
I just
idea.
think that's I've always thought it's an underused piece of property.
I think this is the thing with Universal, though, whereas Disney are literally trying to come up with as many things as they can to part you with the dollar in your pocket. Universal aren't quite there yet. And I like it, but there's things I wish they would do that would make me part with my money.
There was a rumor they were going to do a la carte pay to ride Rip Ride Rocket at City Walk after the park closed.
Yes.
There was that, like, by the Blue Man Group entrance. That's why that coaster supposedly goes all the way out to City Walk.
Yes.
To draw you over there and
Yeah.
ride it like Fun Spot or something.
Yeah.
That did not work out.
Yeah.
But what is happening on the new site is the only permit so far, besides grading, which is pretty much done from the water permits, is just to build some trailers. So, we have a new road that was paved so that the machinery and heavy equipment can get into the middle of the area, and they are going to build some construction trailers. And I think that's the most exciting thing. And that's such a simple thing to get excited about. But like, this is just a big dirt patch. It's they've rerouted some of the water drainage. So they already have plans, and they got some construction trailers. And once those are up, we're going to see real permits.
Do you think, and Darren, I'd be interested in your opinion on this specifically as well. Do you think that with this new park that they will build it, obviously they're going to build it from the ground up, but do you think they will incorporate Halloween Horror Nights into the new park and move it away from the studios, with it becoming more and more of a logistical nightmare to put it into that park? Do you think they'll build a new one incorporating spaces to have houses?
I'm going to say no.
No.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to impede on SeaWorld and Magic Kingdom's child-friendly Halloween events.
Okay.
Like, if this was their Magic Kingdom, they might have a not-so-scary DreamWorks Halloween party or something.
With the existing sound stages that they have at Universal Studios, it's really hard to move away from there.
Yeah.
Expansion into islands is always, there as a possibility, especially just branching out a little bit on the other side, just doing a scare zone in the middle, like Field of Screams, hopefully without any corn, so we don't have any incidences. Something like that, and then just using a little extra space over there if needed, or some additional sound stages that they typically don't use would allow them to expand out quite a bit too. So yeah, I see that staying there, and then maybe using the other park, like you said, for like family friendly, or just to get people away from the main studios. You'll, instead of just having islands open till 8, you'll have the other parks available till much later as well.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with those sound stages for space. I don't think they're going to build something multi-use that's that big to use for the haunted houses. Between tents and the the sound stages. If they did it at the new park, it'd be a lot of queues that turned
Yeah.
into houses,
I
which is
think-
how they used to do it.
Yeah.
If they do go down the route of doing a family-friendly one, that's definitely a shot across Disney's bow.
Oh yeah, and
Because-
Yeah.
Because Universal could get away with doing a family-friendly one, but Disney couldn't get their own back and go at Universal by doing a not family-friendly one.
no. Busch Gardens does, and it's very good, but I can't see Disney doing what Busch Gardens does.
No.
No.
I mean, Darren, you rave about Howler Scream every year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. We got our season pass for it again this year, so
Yay.
very excited for it. And they have this year, actually, speaking of that, just real quick, they have a not family friendly house this year that actually has a 17 and up recommendation on it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is it an upcharge or just they don't recommend?
No, it's a regular house that they just do not recommend anybody under 17 go in. which I'm
Interesting.
very
I like
happy
that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got
it's
rid of
good
the,
on surrounding it as well.
They got rid of the zombie laser tag one, right?
Yes, they
I'm
did.
so sick of that one. The logistics of it. It's not worth it.
Yep. So,
So
they
good
took
to hear
that
they're
out.
going in that direction. That's interesting.
Yeah, very cool. So
So Fantastic Worlds.
Uh-huh.
What do y'all think the worlds are?
Well, Nintendo.
Nintendo World.
So I got a question. What do you think of because they're going to build resorts here, like actual hotels. What if they had a Nintendo hotel, like a Star Wars hotel?
Do you think they would? How would their license allow them to?
Nintendo seems to be going all in on this. I mean, it's entirely
Yeah.
possible. I mean, at very least, I would think themed rooms the way that they do at the Royal Pacific with Jurassic World and Minions. But if they wanted to, they could connect a hotel to the back entrance through Nintendo and have early entry directly into Nintendo and kind of do the Star Wars model.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you enter and exit the hotel via pipes?
I think
The
that goes without
toilets.
saying.
Well, that's good then. I'm in.
What they would have to have is 24-hour a day Nintendo hookups through every room, so you could have massive multiplayer Mario Kart games with people in the rooms surrounding you.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah.
The pool, they could always play the underwater song from the.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And also, you know how
Put
they have,
jellyfish in there too.
you know they have Surrey bikes to get around.
Right?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it would be so cool if they did did the rooms in like Japanese style, like like the Japanese style rooms, like you'd actually stay in Tokyo or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
with Japanese fixtures and that kind of thing as well.
I think of
Really cool.
Legoland Hotel, where they have different floors or different things, and they have like a medieval floor, and they have Lego Friends and pirate theme. Like they could have Zelda rooms, they could have Mario rooms, they could
Yeah.
have Metroid, whatever. I think Zelda would actually be pretty popular
Yeah, I
the
do.
way that Legoland is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Great for pass holders that have like one too many drinks. They could do one of those little cube hotels in there as well. So you just roll in for the night.
I think that they've got the perfect time to obviously, if they did do something like this, they're responding to what Disney are doing, like you said, Alicia, with the Star Wars hotel. But as Universal seem to like to do, they'll let Disney open theirs and they'll watch all the mistakes that they make.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully, if they do open theirs, they'll iron out all the mistakes that Disney made and roll it out fairly seamlessly.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a LARPing role-playing hotel. I think it would just be a very immersive and highly themed, like Legoland, that just happens to be connected to Nintendo.
See, I don't see how that's going to work in the Star Wars one. The logistics of it just don't make sense.
You take a shuttle back down to the planet, and it connects to it's like a Hogwarts Express, but it's a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
It's a little mini monorail line that goes across the parking entrance.
if
I
you
mean,
can
that's just what I heard.
if you can afford the $1,000 a night or whatever it was to charge, and then
Per person.
and then have fun. They better.
And then you have to stand in a line too.
It better be as good as you expect it to be for $1,000 a night per person.
Cruise ship model. You're supposed to not leave. Everything's included. Your meals are included. Your adventure is included. Your costumes are included. It's $1,000-ish per person for 2 nights, and it's like a minimum 2-night stay, and a maximum like 3 or something. Like you're not allowed to stay there too long unless you want to do the adventure over again.
That's crazy.
It's an experience. It's the Star Wars experience.
And you know what? There'll be a million people out there that'll
yeah.
quite happily part with the cash to do it.
If there's ever anyone that is a group of people that will pay exorbitant amounts of money for their fandom, it is Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm not as big of a Disney fan, and I don't like what they're doing with the movies now. So I'm kind of And knowing how like Disney's lines are, it just kind of pushes me back on a little bit.
So
Maybe one
What if
day
you
when it
didn't
like
have
slows
lines?
down a bit. What?
So what if you didn't have lines though for $1,000 a day?
Yeah, you get to go in first. This is like super early entry.
No,
Okay,
I'd
fine,
want
I'll
the
pay
whole
$1,000.
place to
I'd
myself.
want to be by myself. Wow.
I want blue milk in my room at all times. Then we'll go.
Well,
No,
they
you
only
won't-
have green milk, and you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you beat me to it.
See, for that money, I don't just want a turn down service. I want to be tucked in a bedtime story.
By
Droids?
by Luke Skywalker.
By Harrison Ford. He's like,
No, by
I do
Princess
not want
Leia.
Luke Skywalker hovering over my bed.
Yeah, no, that made. I realised when I said it, I made a bad choice. Slave Leia. There we go. That's better.
That's
Really?
actually Harrison Ford. He's like, that's what he does now. He's
Probably.
like, don't sign the contract, kid. Don't recommend it.
I don't know, because we haven't heard anything else really as far as, like, obviously Lord of the Rings has been banded around. I don't necessarily know whether we'll see that. I think we'll see another Potterland.
Probably no Lord of the Rings.
I think we might see a Fantastic Beast area.
I feel like that's a given. I feel like we just have to. They have to do whether they want to or not. I feel like they just have to do that.
Do you think that
I
we'll
agree.
finally see a Hogwarts resort?
No, I don't think we'll see.
No, I think Warner Brothers and J.K. Rowling are too precious over that to give them the right to something like that.
I have heard rumors of DreamWorks Animation Resort.
Yeah.
That'd be like kind of like the Nickelodeon Resort used to be, just like their Value All Star type style, but maybe a little just cutesy animals, Madagascar penguins at the pool.
But that's a route that Universal don't tend to. I had this conversation with a Disney fan friend of mine when he was talking about staying. I think I mentioned it a couple of shows ago that he was surprised at how just plain and not boring, but just how plain the Universal hotels are. And I was like, but they're not Disney hotels. They want to give you a higher
They're
end
Lowe's
stay
hotels
on
And I
site.
think
Yeah.
I think Lowe's has a lot to do with that, and that's why Lowe's takes their name off of certain ones because they're all luxury hotels. So Universal's Cabana Bay is not a luxury hotel, so Lowe's actually left their name off, even though it's still a Lowe's resort. Same thing with Endless Summer. And I think the rumor I've heard was Endless Summer was originally going to be, or at least one half of it was going to be DreamWorks, but they put it off because right at the same time they were getting permission to build on this new land. So they're like, you know what, let's do this as this, and let's do the DreamWorks at the other place.
But I like the fact that they haven't gone down that overtly Disney route with slapping 50-foot characters all over a hotel.
Yeah.
It
but
sets
at
them
the same
apart.
time, that is like the problem with Lowe's, I think. And I've stayed at other Lowe's hotels in other places too, and that's it. Like they look nice on the outside. They have like a nice outer shell, and like the common areas are usually very nice. Everything is like an individual upcharge, though. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is with resorts, and all theirs are extremely like that. But their rooms tend to be very the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing too special about the actual room
But then
in the resorts.
But then, Darren, if you stay on Disney property, we said exactly the same. We stayed at the Port Orleans French Quarter. That room really was no different from any other hotel room that we've stayed in Orlando. Yet we paid probably 3 times a night more than we did to stay at the Days Inn down the road.
The soap is shaped like Mickey Mouse.
Ours wasn't. We didn't even get friggin' towel
I
animals.
was going to say,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I
have
wouldn't
to
stay
spend
on
$500 a
site.
night at the Poly to get towels.
Yeah, I would definitely not stay on site at Disney either because it's the same thing. Like,
But it is. It's two beds. It's a bathroom, and that's it.
Yeah, maybe like the Contemporary or something at the Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, the Wilderness Lodge.
Like those two have like some unique rooms.
Yes.
For sure. So, yeah. Or if you can afford to stay in like their, VIP suites and everything like that, even on the Universal side, the VIP suites are no comparison. Disney definitely kills them in that regard, though.
Mm.
Yeah. When you look at like Royal Pacific VIP suites compared to something at Disney, there's not really.
So going back to the park,
I'm sorry.
Super Nintendo World is a given,
Yeah.
and hopefully a more expanded version with like more stuff than we originally thought was going to Kids Zone. DreamWorks of some sort is a given.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that Wizarding World Fantastic Beasts is a given, just because money, and that's 3. And I keep hearing 4 or 5 different worlds. Some people think 4. Some people think 5. Maybe they're counting the entry. I don't know. But the consensus seems to be that these aren't like Islands of Adventure lands. These are more like Magic Kingdom lands where you have a lot of different IPs in one land, or at least a lot of different styles. I'm reminded of like the original Lost Continent where it had Merlin Wood and whatever the current one is. Did they even have a name for the Arabian side?
It's just the Lost Continent, isn't it? I don't think it actually
like
has a
3
name.
different sections of the Lost Continent, though. There's the one that has Poseidon, the one that has Sinbad, and the one that had Dueling Dragons. Those were 3 different lands within a world. And Merlin Wood is the only one I can think of, and that's the one that got taken over by Hogsmeade.
But
the other one
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So then, but like, so more like that, where we have different sections within a world. And if it was like a DreamWorks world, it could have, Burke or what's the name where Kung Fu Panda lives?
China.
The something.
I have no idea.
Horse, I don't know. Like they can have completely different styles, the way that like Fantasyland has completely different styles within the Fantasyland. To host different rides.
Yeah.
Or even like Frontierland or Adventureland, if you're walking in different sections of it, it's kind of different style. Like this is a Polynesian style and this is a Caribbean style. And so it's going to be more, I think, more like that. And one of them I keep hearing is Worlds of Monsters.
Ooh.
And Worlds of Monsters within that one world could have a classic Universal Monsters mini land with like black and white style, like Dracula's Castle, maybe attraction with all the monsters. But it could also have like a more modern monster, like Godzilla or sci-fi or something. Some people have even banded around the idea that Jurassic World might get one ride in a monster world, where it's just the gyrosphere ride and you have to escape the Indominus Rex.
See, I would be disappointed if they went down the Godzilla route, because for me, it makes more sense to be an island somewhere near Kong.
Well, and that's another theory, is that if Jurassic World, which was the original idea, got moved to the new park, they were going to lose Jurassic Park at Islands, and then that could be the modern monster world. So it could be Kong plus new stuff expanding out, and we wouldn't have the river adventure anymore. We'd have, maybe Godzilla River Adventure. I don't know. So it just feels like Universal is still flip-flopping back and forth on these ideas as to how, like, do they want to put this here? Or do they want to redo the original Jurassic Park into Jurassic World? Or do they want to keep the original Jurassic Park? There was all the talk we did about the roller coaster and the changes to Jurassic Park. It seems like that's been put off a year. And the excuse that I was given was because they're acquiring Sky, which was originally part of the Fox Disney deal. But Disney is not allowed to acquire it because of monopoly laws, I guess.
All right.
So Comcast really wants Sky to expand their the streaming service coverage. And in doing so, they're going to lose billions of dollars that they otherwise would have. So there's only so many projects that they want to pitch to their board, and they'd like, well, changes to Jurassic Park or an entirely new theme park, we got to pick our battles here. So I think that's getting put off a year, and they're blaming it on that. So we might still get a new roller coaster at Jurassic Park. We might still get Jurassic World taking over Jurassic Park. We might get Jurassic World in the new park. I don't know right now. I don't think they know.
They probably don't.
Interesting.
So you've just got me Googling now, and I've just found out that the 3 areas of the Lost Continent are the Lost City, Sinbad's Bazaar, and Merlinwood.
Thank you. Yes. And there are very distinct styles. They're different, even though they're all part of one land.
I did not know that. That's good. That's information. Remember that, everyone, because we'll bring that up. Oh, no, we're not doing Islands. We are doing Islands of Adventure. So when we get onto the Lost Continent, that's fine. Yes, right. Focus on Islands of Adventure, Lost Continent. There you go. Remember that. There was 3 areas.
And they still have 2 out of 3 left.
Yes.
We do.
Or at least 1.5.
Yeah.
There is still one we need to talk. We still need to briefly talk about the Emeralds thing.
Oh, you mean Big Fire Grill?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a choop chop choop.
I know.
Choop chop. It could be a replacement for that. There's also included in the trademark, there was an outdoor cafe or outdoor window. And I think Choop Chop actually had a window. So it's possible that I was wrong and Big Fire Grill is for the other one that was owned by Emerald and not this one.
Okay.
Either way, one of these Emeralds is getting replaced with Big Fire Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is.
Does Big Fire Grill sound more like a City Walk restaurant or a hotel restaurant?
It kind of sounds Polynesian, like
yeah.
big fire.
So I've heard, well, I've seen people speculating about it being a steakhouse or a barbecue place, or as you say, like a pit.
It is something
Yeah.
that's
So-
missing from City Walk, mind.
What, meat?
A
Yeah.
barbecue type place.
Yeah.
We
But
need
this
more
kind of
veggie stuff.
sounds resorty, though, I think.
You
I think so.
Okay.
All right, then we're agreed. It's Choop Chop.
Choop chop. I
There it
always
is.
see what I always would say chip shop.
I never understood why they spelt it stupidly.
It's spelled to chop.
Yeah. Every time I wrote it down, if I was ever putting it in the show notes, I have to go and double check. Is it the chop at the beginning or the end? And it's actually to chop. Chop. Like,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
it's probably pronounced Emerald's Cafe.
I doubt it.
Yes. We'll continue debating this later on. But Alicia, thank you very much for joining us and
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
informing us of some really cool rumors.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to wrap up today's show. And for myself, Lee, Tracy, Darren, and Alicia, thanks for listening.
Cut, print, that's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.